So, I've talked about this a lot this season, but let's talk about it in real time, right? How do you manage disrespect without losing your position? So, like in last episode, I told you, most people don't fuck with me when I first start new jobs in general. No matter how much I try to put my best foot forward, trying to be nice, understanding, cordial, things of that nature, they don't fuck with me. And I've come to terms with that a long time ago. I don't care. But the question is, how do you manage the disrespect without losing your position, right? So I can give an example. Uh, we're having a new lunch for all the new employees, and constantly through this lunch, and really constantly throughout the day, just person I work with, they're disrespecting me, making fun of me, teasing me, all these things. I say nothing. I say nothing. And then it's become more noticeable because even the new people that we have that we just hired, one of them even joined in and tried to joke and tease me, just because it seems to be the running joke. And basically, I've seen the ones that have been there. Not everybody does it, but at least him, the main one, do it. So they feel like it's comfortable enough to where it's a normal thing. Like that's just what they do here, or that's what we do here. It's not a big deal. So in this situation, we're having a lunch, everybody's eating, and he made a comment. I can't remember exactly what he said. He made multiple comments, but he even made multiple comments out today. But nonetheless, he made a comment that he's like, yeah, we appreciate you guys here. We love that y'all are here. And he said something to the extent of like, we love that y'all are here. I can't say the same for Jonathan or something like that. Like he can't say that, he loves that I'm here. Everybody's laughing. I continue to eat my food. I don't care. I know this is what he's been doing. This is what he's been doing all day. He even shoulder checked me. Obviously, I didn't move. I kept walking. But it's just small things. He plays it off as it being playful, but when you're not consistent, you're doing it over and over and over again. At that point, it becomes bullying territory, and I personally don't feel this a joke. That's just how I feel. Nonetheless, he says that, and then one of the new employees like, man, he's been throwing strays at Jonathan all day, man. And then I responded. To him, and my exact words to what he said was, "Yeah, and I love it." That was it. And I kept eating, and everybody just moved on. And the way I frame that is basically, I let him know that shit does not bother me. I enjoy that you're doing it. Does he know why I'm enjoying it? No, he does not. But he doesn't need to know why I'm enjoying it. Why does he need to know? But me personally, yeah, I love it. I love that he's been throwing shots at me all day. I love that he's been trying to disrespect me all day. I love it. And the truth is, I love it because I know that's all he can do. He can't do shit with me. He can't get me out of my position. So the best he can do is throw insults at me all day, hoping that I respond. And the best response he got is that I love it. That's it. The fact of the matter is, there was multiple incidents that he's done that's either he tried to get me to be mad, or try to get me to fuck up in a process. Like, it's the multiple instances where something has happened, or where there was a fuck up in the process and it was because of him, but I was partnered with him. None of that shit worked. None of it stopped my momentum. I'm still getting more work. And what ended up happening is he ended up leaving. Because the same day that he was doing all this was the same day that he announced that he found a new job, I think. So he was leaving. And that's it, right? It's over at that point. Like, what you gonna do? You're leaving anyway. Why the hell do I care that you're making fun of me? That shit don't mean nothing. And I guess for this story, I'm talking about managing disrespect. Take the whole situation in totality. You know, look at what the situation is. Look at the environment. Look at how your situation is compared to theirs. See what their motivations could be. And honestly, what your motivation is and how you look. You know, and then take into account how would it look if you responded in a certain way. What would your position be at that point if you responded? Would it help you or would it hurt you? Like, what would be the benefit? What would not be the benefit? Look at all of it. And in the end, I guarantee, if you're on your shit and you're working hard and you're good at your job, you're not going to see the benefit in responding. Because you know you're already in a good space. All you got to do is stay consistent. That's it. Because in the end, what they do is not going to affect you. You're moving. You're pretty much, you're like that big ball in Indiana Jones. You're just rolling. Momentum. Just like inertia. Like, I forgot how to say it exactly, but, you know, the thing with momentum, it keeps moving until something strong enough stops it from moving forward. Same situation. You're moving. You got the momentum. You're doing good. The little person's throwing jabs. What do they say? It's sticks and stones? Sticks and stones. What the fuck is that gonna do? Nothing. I can take that. I can take that completely. That's not gonna bother me. So, you know, in managing disrespect, you gotta remember where your position is and where you're at. You don't have to be the main guy. You don't have to be the best person ever on your team. You don't. But if you're a consistent worker that's done well and you can be relied upon, it's not gonna matter what the fuck anybody says to do. They can talk shit about you. They can make fun of how you work. But if you're getting a job done and you ain't got no issues with your job, in the sense of that nothing's been fucked up, it's just that you work differently, it's not gonna matter. It's not. They can't do anything with you. So when you're managing disrespect, no matter where you're at, you know, you just gotta remember where you're at in your position amongst the people. Doesn't matter if people like you. That shit doesn't matter. What matters is your work ethic, how well you work, and how you treat others. They can dislike you, but if you treat people with respect, it doesn't matter if they dislike you. Because then at that point, they're not disliking you because you're a mean person. They're disliking you because of what you are, which is a whole different kind of dislike. Because then it's internal at that point. It's not you. It's something with them. So let them have it. They need the small victories. They need those jabs. They need those disses. Because without those, what do they got? They don't have anything else. That's all they can do. And then what ends up happening? You're still moving forward, possibly getting promoted, possibly moving up, and they're staying where they're at. Or they have to leave because they're not finding opportunities where they are. Just remember to stay where you're at, play your position well. Think really deeply, and don't overreact. Don't react off of emotion. Don't react off of impulse. Always think. I'm Jeuse Kastoan, and this is Hard Reset.